about how digital money can facilitate remittances. The eminent MIT economist Rudi Dornbusch famously said, "In economics, things take longer to happen than you think they will, and then they happen faster than you thought they could." Digital money is a perfect illustration. After a long period of development, the field is now on the cusp of major changes that have the potential to reshape cross-border payments and remittances.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course, you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and crypto still flat. And over the past few months, we've been getting good news. We'll pump a little and then come back to that same trading range. But guys, we know we're going to get that second half pullback, but we know the master magicians are going to bring in that distraction. Now we have Coinbase to file orders seeking to dismiss the SEC lawsuit. And guys, this Coinbase and SEC lawsuit makes no sense whatsoever because Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Only thing they have to do is allow Coinbase, like they do the stock exchange, to allow them to hold securities. Remember, guys, this is nothing but a movie because we know every stock is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And that's the reason why Larry Fink stated ETFs are so important. Now, guys, make sure you watch the video I did last night. Now, this article states, could Fitch downgrade trigger a bull run? And guys, we know this Fitch downgrade is part of the plan. Bitcoin and crypto will pull back, but we know the emerging markets are about to flip that switch on the fourth industrial revolution. So then the utility bull run will start. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, we have Cash App Bitcoin sales jumped 32% in Q2 to $2.4 billion. And when I look on social media, we have people that were not speaking about crypto all of a sudden are starting to talk about Bitcoin and crypto. And we can see more television, more movies are adding in crypto and AI to the scripts, so therefore they can program the masses. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are pulling back slightly, but are still up. And we have the dollar pulling back. So yields pulling back, dollar pulling back. We know that's good for stocks. And in crypto, guys, we have volume down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Latin America crypto company Ripio launches US dollar peg stablecoin. And we know as the dollar got stronger and stronger, it was hurting the emerging markets, especially Latin America. Remember, guys, also the word stable is there for a reason. And we see the emerging markets turning to digital currencies because of inflation. And remember, guys, stable coins are the foundation of crypto because they're nothing but tokenized dollars. And then we know in the future, they're going to be programmable, telling you what, where, and when and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And then also, guys, we have the Fed repo at $1.7 trillion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis because it's one of the indicators that help us see where the markets are going. And guys, we know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the Digital Dollar Project complete CBDC retail remittance pilot with Western Union and Accenture. And we know Accenture is some reason always around. And they did this with the BDO Unibank in the Philippines. Again, guys, and the emerging markets. Don't forget, guys, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And that's the reason why I keep Giancarlo in my intro. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $24.5 billion yesterday. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Revolut to suspend cryptocurrency services in the United States. And again, guys, they say due to regulatory environment. And then over in the emerging markets, we have Hong Kong's OSL receives license for Bitcoin and Ethereum retail trading. And guys, again, I go back to Back. Back is a publicly traded company and has cryptos on its platform that the SEC has approved. So Revolut could do the same. But guys, remember, it's all part of the Hegelian dialectic. We know these digital assets are global. It's not just for America. It's not just for the emerging markets. It's not just for Saudi Arabia, Israel. This is a new global financial system that's being built. But they have to play the Hegelian dialectic in order to get the masses moved over to the agenda. Now we have the Sandbox implements KYC measures for protocol staking. And again, guys, we know one of the whole purposes of crypto was to keep your privacy. And we've seen over these past few years, it gets dwindled away. No more privacy. Now we have Meta launch a suite, a generative AI music tool rivaling Google's Music LM. And those who built me from the beginning know I did a video on music on how machines were going to take over the music industry. And guys, I know you probably laughed back then, but now we're starting to see it all come true. Remember, over these next 10 years, it's going to be man versus machine. And the NWO wants the machine to win. And then, of course, he starts transhumanism. Man wants to be like the machine. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And lastly, guys, we have Binance expands loan services with 22 new assets. And guys, what are they getting ready for? The downturn. And what are exchanges? Banks. And they get paid off of what? Fees. And that's what Binance is trying to bring in. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. Long COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.